All right, we'll go ahead and get started with part 5 of our Erlengrat map. I think I'm gonna need I think we're gonna need Pepsi Max to get this stream going. Yeah, we're gonna need some Pepsi Maxage. So I'm gonna head to the fridge and grab some of that, and then we'll load into the save. I guess I could hit load while I'm walking to the fridge. That's probably smart, because it does take a second to load the game. So the only add-on we're adding is precision farming. No other mods or content. So base game plus precision farming. That's the startup. That's what we're running with. All right, so back Pepsi Maxed, and we're gonna start plowing up this field. Is my sound on the right thing? No, it's not. There we go. Now I can hear my tractor. Didn't have the sound come through the headset. I was confused momentarily. Now I could pick up my bales of grass. We have intermittent plowing turned on, so we're gonna have to plow our field. This is why we're doing this. But I'm not picking up the bales. I'm just gonna try to knock them out of the way. So I just don't want to deal with the bales right now. Now, plowing, it's fine, but it does dig up stones. If they're yellow stones, not red stones, I don't think I have to deal with getting a rock picker and picking them up. The yellow stones shouldn't cause too much damage to our equipment, so we'll just leave those there. The red stones, we'd probably have to get the stone picker and go ahead and go through the process of picking up the stones. Try to get straight rows as best we can here. Now we're probably still planting grass in this field again, honestly. Because I'm planning for cows. So we'll see how this goes. Now, what's gonna happen when plow hits bale? Bale just moves out of the way. Okay. Ish. Not an ideal plow right there, but might just take this top off this field here. Out this way, you know. Nice straight edge across the top of the field. I don't really know where the edge of the field is at. I'm hoping the plow will tell me. All right. You can see it on the map, but as far as where the border of that field is actually at, because I'm not turning on allow creating new fields, because I don't want to have field all the way in. I like that little border on the field that comes naturally with the map, because you'd have then, you know, like an access road, so to speak. Let's see, where's the field end over here? The plow will tell us. Alright, so there's the edge of the field here on this side. Probably even a little bit further over. We'll edge out this whole field on this side. Alright, no field here. So this is all, okay, there's the edge of the field right there. I'm just picking up a little bit of the field edge here. Keep heading over this way. There's a little edge of the field. Alright, so we're bopping into our bale, fortunately. I'm going to pick those up and sell them at some point, but I'm trying to hold off. Because I'm gonna have to, you know, get a bale picker or a forklift for my front-loading tractor here. We're gonna need some other implement, is what I'm saying. And I'm trying to wait. I mean, we only got 15K cash right now. We got that harvested soybean field. So we got that. But soybeans sell crap right now. I mean, it is not a good time to sell the soybeans in the middle of October. Soybean peaks around July. So we're going to wait on selling the soybeans till July, if we can make it as far as our cash flow goes on the farm. And again, with this save, we're trying to just run just on our farm. So not doing customer jobs, or meaning other farmer jobs. So we're just going to try to make all of our money just from our own farm and our own loan, our own stuff. All right, we'll get this all, this particular field all outlined with the plow, and then we'll head back over and start doing just straight rows. Now this grass that's actually in the non-field area, we can still mow that grass and still get the grass. It just won't be as good as grass as what we'll end up planting. That makes sense. Makes sense in my head. Alright, so we've already hit that spot. That seems like the edge here. Let's try to connect that. There we go. There's the edge of the field. A couple more outline rows here, and then we'll pop into doing straight rows again. The other way we can check to make sure we're doing this right is we can pull up the map. Let's push that bale a little bit over to the side. There we go. I might end up having to go get a forklift attachment for our front loader. We have the front loader attachment on this tractor. I don't think the forklift is terribly expensive, and we can use a forklift to move those. You just jam the forklift into it, and we need a forklift at some point for moving bales or pallets. We might do that, and then we can just pop the bales all off the field and put them in the, you know, the extra grass row here. Might not be a bad idea that next purchase we buy is the forklift. And by forklift, I mean forklift attachment for the tractor, not the individual forklift. Even though those little boogers are nice, but that would be probably 30K for a forklift versus probably 2K for a forklift for my tractor. Alright, that's the edge of the field that way. I think we got this field outlined now, as far as which part is field and which part is just border grass. There we go. And I think grass, we can plant grass any season. We don't have to wait for spring to plant. So we might be doing some planting here momentarily. Just trying to bang that out of the way. Actually, this is kind of going to be annoying working around these, but the other way to do that is we just hit it with the front of the tractor and we'll just push it. Let's do that. Alright, bale. Oh, man, I didn't hit it right. There we go. Hit it with the front wheel. There you go. She's out of the way. One bale out of the way. Might end up having to be a short stream. I think my kids want to go bowling. Is that right, kids? Or do you guys just want to play games? You want to play poker? No, you let the Twitcher here know. Alright. Let's do some rows here now. Try not to get too much out in the road there, plow. Don't need to whack a car. That would be unfortunate. Alright, that's the edge there. Trying to think through the process here of what other things we have to do. We have to get the field plowed. We'll check on the size of the stones, make sure we don't have to deal with the stones this season. We'll have to check on lime and pH, which probably need to be corrected. We have to do sampling of the field so that we can get that precision farming data. So we'll have to lease the sampler and then take circle samples of our bigger field and our two smaller fields here. All right, hit it with the tire, buddy. Come on, Bale, start rolling. There you go, Bale. You're in the extra zone. There you go. Gonna do that. Lime for pH, then we'll deal with nitrogen, which is just fertilizer. Plant the grass. We have to mulch and roll. Mulching and rolling does improve your yield. Love to do that. We might end up having to take an extra loan or sell off some of our stuff here. We'll see. Check on the finances, kind of reassess as we're getting close. I have to take a loan to pay our loan interest. That would be crazy. That's like, you know, Walmart clan financing right there, right? Can I get a loan to pay off my loan? That would be great. It might be why there's a banking issue problem lately. Don't know if you've been paying attention to the news there, fellers and fellettes. But the banks been having some issue with, you know, managing their monies. Why am I not surprised? I don't know what it is with people in our country thinking that you can just not have to do anything and somehow money just shows up. It's a cultural problem that we're running into as a society, folks. I'm just saying. I don't know if you noticed my license plate here. P. Parker 77 on the plate. That's what I'm saying. Alright, big tractor. I'm gonna turn there. Let's head down this way. I think we're doing okay. Fall in Erlengrat is really pretty. Nice tall spruce trees over there. That'd probably be, if we wanted to get into some logging, I bet that'd be a good place to start. But we're trying to get into the cow business, so we're not going to get too diversified yet. Definitely on our first save, and I had 250 some hours in my first save. I kind of got all over the place, and I got mod heavy. Kept saying, oh, well, I can do that quicker with a mod. I could do this quicker with a mod. Well, that was taken away from the flavor of what I was trying to do, the economics and what have you. So I'm avoiding the mods on this save. A little harder core, I guess. Let's push this bale. We got that one put. Oh, all right. Let's not ride the bale. We're just trying to push the bale there, tractor. All right. There you go. Pushing it. Push the bale. You can do it, tractor. Maybe we'll hit it at speed. Bonk. There she goes. Get that bale over to that grassy spot between our fields here. There she is. There's something satisfying about this plowing process. It's taking your field from, well, in this case, some grass and weeds, and just turning it into nice, even rows. It's fun. Almost 1 o'clock, so if my family is wanting to go, we probably ought to go soon. Anyone on the stream up there that's watching wanted to tell me if we're doing stuff so that we can get back at a reasonable time? The other option would be to not, which is fine. But to the lady upstairs who may or may not be watching this, feel free to come down and tell me what you want me to do. For the other viewers, that's code for my wife. Alright, is that the edge of the field there? Yeah, clearly it's not plowing, so that must be the edge of the field. Weird how the field has got that weird kind of curved edge to it. That's fine. And then we'll have to figure out on this lot where we're going to put our farmer's house and maybe a shed to put our implements in. Right now we're just kind of parking them in the access road, which is fine. But definitely not nice, and it doesn't look cool. You gotta make your farm look cool, right? So we'll probably stream some more farming until I'm told to go otherwheres, go somewhere else. I want to do a trucking mission today. We're down in Arizona in our trucking sim save, and I want to get back up to Washington, so that's going to be a long drive. So that's probably a 2-hour drive. So I'll probably do that stream tonight. Pick out a good job for our reefer trailer, and I'm gonna get some dynamite or something. Truck that up. I guess there's beta for Diablo 4 going on right now too. That could be interesting. We gotta get back into the long dark, do some long darkage. We got into Pleasant Valley in our last playthrough, or play, and kind of set up a temporary mini base. Don't have a ton of resources built up in Pleasant Valley yet. I will hunt a bear. I did leave my bow and arrow in the other save, in the other zone, unfortunately, coastal highway. But we were leveling kind of firearms for now, so we got a pistol and a bunch of bullets, so we're safe there. Let's bonk this one out of the way for now. Alright, this field is looking good. Well plowed. Let's see if this bale will ride my front wheel all the way to the edge. I think it will. Oh, come on, we were so good. Come on, bale. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There she goes. Get up there by that tree. There you go, Bale. Good job, Bale pushing tractor. FYI, this is probably not the ideal way to move your bales, but it works. Especially when you're trying to save some money. Just roll the bale with your tire. Sure. It works. Bale rolling, here we go. If I wasn't so cheap, I'd just go buy a forklift and or a forklift attachment and just move those suckers. But I'm cheap, fellers. Alright. Plow away. A little bit more plowing on this grass field, and then we head into the next. We have to figure out, too, if we can plant grass. Let's check the planting schedule here in a second. These plows are they're scary looking. I mean, look at those pointy things. No wonder you see farmers that have lost limbs. I mean, Those are scary plows. Scary implements. Watch your fingers and your toes around these things. That's what I'm saying. View nice. Mountain with all those spruce trees up on them. Tall spruces or pines. Now, as far as checking to see if our field is plowed, we can always go in here and check, is it plowed? So you can see our field is basically plowed on this side. We got this part of the field to do because we own field 4. Not a straight row as I was looking at a map as my tractor was moving. That was not smart. It's fine, we'll fix that up. All right, we're doing okay. Now, as far as timing goes, grass you can plant in October and November, so we're okay. We could plant grass right after we get this field set up. Sorry, I gotta not be doing that as I'm driving. My gosh, those roads are terribly unstraight when you try to drive and look at stuff in the menu. Which, by the way, when you hit escape to just go to the menu, does not pause the game like you'd think it would. You actually have to literally hit pause in the game, then pop to your menu. But there's some things you can't access while you're paused, like looking at the store or what have you. Alright, so that's plowed. Almost done plowing this part of the field. Turn on some country music while we're doing this too, if you guys want. I mean, who doesn't want to listen to a little bit of country? Let's see, how much time are we into here? We're 28 minutes into this save. Or this stream. We'll at least go for another 20 minutes before I have to log off. Still haven't had direction from the old lady, also known as the wife, if we're going someplace or we're just not going someplace. I'm not sure what's happening here. Are we getting a phone message from somebody who lives in the house? That seems odd. I mean, you would think that person who lives in the house could just, you know, step down into the old cabin down here in the downstairs. You know, by the walk-in. You walk the downstairs and you come talk to said Twitcher. You could even toss a coin to your Twitcher if you were so inclined. But, you know, what do I know? I gotta push this bale is what I know with my wheel. Come on, tractor. You almost got her knocked back. There you go. Good tractor. You're a good tractor. All right, let's plow this way. Is there a plan for this? Please welcome yourself to the stream. Why don't you want to welcome yourself to the stream there, Kelly? Well, come on, Kelly. Come see P. Parker 70s. Come see the old lady. The viewers want to see the old ladies. Lucas has a lesson at 3, and we're going to try bowling in between. Okay. Are we leaving momentarily, or? Well, fellers and fellettes, I have just been told by the old lady fellette, hey there, fellette, that I have to go take my boys to an activity. So, I know, that sounds a lot like Kelly work, and I ain't lying to you. I'm gonna agree. That does sound a lot like Kelly work. But apparently, as a parent, you're supposed to help with the Kelly work. So I'm gonna help with the Kelly work, and we're gonna log off here and take the little humans that I'm responsible for a short outing. At which point we'll be right back. And I probably will be finished plowing up this field. Hey, welcome to the stream there, bud. That was Mad Professor, also known as Lukey. Lucas. I've got to plow this way. Sure. All right. Plowing. All right, we'll get this road done, and then I think I'm gonna have to save, and then log off. All right. We'll just line up the tractor for the next pass here. Well, we did a good job plowing, though. And we knocked most of those bales off the field so that, we can come back later and pick them up. I'll have to do the same on my other grass field over here. Alright, that's lined up pretty good. Sure. Turn off the tractor, and we're going to go to here. Where's that to save? Save game. And then we'll quit the game. Yes. And we'll end the stream, and we'll be back later for some more farming sim, and then later trucking sim, maybe long dark, and probably do a car. Got to do a car this weekend too. So we got stuff coming. We'll see you.